Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Devils. Let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Renegades. Out first, number 92, Flores. Number 1, Correa. Number 7, Ben. Number 40, Goenaga. Number 87, Arat. And your captain of the Renegades, number 20, Gaucheri. And now the home team, the Devils. From Hialeah, Florida, number 18, CRB. From Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Bradley. From St. Petersburg, Florida, number 25, Kubala. From Zumaya, Basque Country, number 38, Urbieta. Captain of the Devils, from Vitoria, Basque Country, number 31, Jairo. And from Marquina, Basque Country, number 66, Alex. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. We are ready to begin tonight's game day. And with the introductions aside, want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of the Fall 24 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you the Renegades and the Devils. How you doing tonight, Stu?
I'm well, Andrew. Friday night in the Magic City, time to play Jai-Alai.
Yes, it is. We get started with a great one. Top division of singles. That's going to be Alex for the Devils and Gaucheri of the Renegades. Captain and leader of this Renegades team, two-time champion. Alex, what an opportunity for him to pick up his first singles win here against one of the top dogs in the Fronton. Ready to go with our first match of the game day. 3 singles and 3 doubles tonight between the Renegades and Devils.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match. Gaucheri will have the serve for the Renegades. Gaucheri serves, we begin. Gaucheri from the 10 line to the inside. Rebote forehand by Alex. Here's Gaucheri winding up. Costado 2-all. Stopped by Alex. Alex powerfully from the forehand, looking to pass. Does not. Stopped by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand by Alex. Here's Gaucheri winding up again. 2-all. Sharper. Stopped by Alex. Alex blasts this one home to score. Well played by both players. Alex is first up here on the board for the Devils.
Alex moving well tonight, able to track down the first 2-all attempts and finally gets that forehand in to score on the last one. Take a look here.
You got to read the body language. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? He went outside there, and Alex was there. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Alex with a tip ball at the 9 line. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's a backhand by Alex to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Gaucheri back at the 13 line. Big backhand. Robote on the side wall. Saved. Making the distance. Here's Gaucheri at the 3. Excellent read by Alex. Alex hard to the inside. Gaucheri. Great pickup. Robote left side. Fired. Scooped up by Gaucheri. Alex with a beautiful catch at the 10 line. Here's the backhand. Robote left side. Alex takes it on the bounce. Forehand. Robote left side by Gaucheri. Alex winding up. Costi to the inside. Off the tip of the cestic goes. 2 points for Alex of the Devils. He serves.
Well, Alex had an opportunity there from the outside, had Gaucheri strapped, and kind of gave it away with a poorly thrown carom. Still able to close it out. Takes an early 2-1 lead.
Yeah, the focus of Alex is he seems very much locked in, specifically to Gaucheri's body language.
Yeah, reading him well so far, and 3-match night for Alex. Big opportunity to get some wins.
Here's a backhand by Gaucheri to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Alex. Gaucheri from the 8 line. Scoop by Alex. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Catch by Alex. Carom by Alex does not open. Stopped by Gaucheri. Alex looks for the Robote. He makes the save. Gaucheri attacks at the 5 line. Carom, this one will score. Well played, 2-2.
Well, just hard to score early on when you're throwing shots in your Magic City career. I mean, we've seen Hormachea kind of, really just different than most other players. Alex not opening up on that carom. Gaucheri's does just inside the boundary line and cutting away from Alex. You can see a little bit in that replay.
Here's a backhand by Alex. Backhand 2-all. Caught the lower pad, which is bad. 3 points for Gaucheri. Gaucheri has the serve.
Yeah, going for the backhand 2-all, a little bit of a trick shot, as we said, but it works a pretty good rate. Just got to make sure you hit the front wall, and that time it was
the playoff. Yeah, he threw it hard. He threw it plenty hard enough, just not accurate enough to hit the front wall. Here's a backhand by Alex to the inside. He passes. Powerful, powerful Robote turn by Gaucheri. Here's Alex to the inside. Scoop by Gaucheri. Robote forehand by Alex to the inside. He makes a save. Gaucheri winds up. Ball goes off the tip of the cesta of Alex. 4 points for Gaucheri. He serves.
Not exactly what Gaucheri wanted on that costado, but Alex got into his shot attempt a little bit too quickly there. Got to make sure you secure it in the basket, then think about the shot. Don't want to have those processes going on simultaneously. That's what happened there, forcing the miss.
Powerful serve, picked off by Alex. Here's the backhand. Robote, forehand. Fired to pass. Robote left side by Alex to the inside. Scoop by Gaucheri. 2-all, beautifully executed. Alex got caught up in the screen, otherwise made that catch. 5 points for Gaucheri, possible set point.
And that one opened up just a little bit more. Robote here, look at Gaucheri.
Beautiful scoop.
Doesn't get there in the air, but makes up for it with his tremendous scooping ability. And then the 2-all. Alex makes the stop.
He gets it just.
And then, look at that. Offhand, can't push it out of the way, grab a hold of the net, and you see clearly there.
Beautiful catch by Alex off a powerful serve by Gaucheri. Robote dropping. Alex on the catch, winding up. Costado 2-all opens wide and scores. 3 points for Alex of the Devils. Still possible set point for Gaucheri. Alex has the serve.
Threw that one hard, opened up nicely. Kind of the same thing you saw before. Alex kicking up high on the left side. Pretty good control to throw a 2-all after that.
Very well done.
It's a great combo.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's a backhand by Gaucheri. Robote to the 7 line. Turn to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand. Saved by Alex. Gaucheri clutch catch there at the 10 line. Robote left side. Keeps to the inside. Gaucheri attacks. Winds up. Gustavo 2-all. Read by Alex. Stopped by Alex. Alex powerfully from the forehand will score. Still possible set point for Gaucheri. Alex, though, with 4 points and the serve.
This is getting a little technical, but, I mean, you've seen Hormache, the way he's thrown the 2-all the last couple of days. Gaucheri doesn't generate as much spin when he throws it, so it doesn't open up and cut away from the player. Alex, I mean, he's tracked down almost every one of them. Great defense, just a 1-point set here.
Backhand by Gaucheri. Alex from the 9 line. Powerful throw, low and hard, caught by Gaucheri at the 11. Robote forehand. Gaucheri has the catch, winds up, inside, stopped by Alex with a beautiful catch. Backhand 2-all, lands in and scores. This is a 5-5 set point.
This is one of those that you're happy that it leaves a mark on the floor. Just inside the boundary line, made it pretty easy for the ref standing right there. Gaucheri, I mean, walked right by it, took a look himself, and
yeah, there's a spot
not going to use the challenge, so I think that tells you everything you need to know. Good call, 5-5. What a comeback here for Alex. Was down 5-2.
Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote coming out. Robote left side, 2-all. Stopped by Gaucheri. Gaucheri powerfully from the forehand. Alex gets in there, saves the Robote. Gaucheri from midcourt. Hard to the inside to score. Point and a hard-fought set for Gaucheri. Winning 6-5. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Well, you give it to Gaucheri in the middle of the court. You're only going to survive so many. I mean, Alex doing just a tremendous job of hanging in there throughout the set, handling the shots, handling the power, but in the end, thumbs up, 1 point short. Take a look here. Hard forehand, elevates it just enough for Alex to make the Robote, but look at this throw coming back to him. He winds it up and he says,
right,
go get this. I mean,
right,
as hard as he can throw it. I mean, it's off the wall a little bit, but at that speed, doesn't matter.
But he got it 5-5. I mean, that comeback was
admirable.
Be very curious to see what happens in this second set. And you are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Renegades going up against the Devils.
Yes, full schedule for today. After this, we got Ben and Kubala in singles, then Goenaga and Urbieta. Then we'll move into the doubles portion. Tonight's matches, we have Correa and Ben against Alex and Bradley, 4th division. Then Goenaga Flores against CRB and Kubala. That's 5th division. And we will close it out in the top division with Gaucheri and Aratz against Alex and Urbieta. Those are the 6 matches in order tonight. Renegades and Devils. See team captain Jairo there, not playing tonight. Alex will be playing 3 times.
And Alex certainly playing better than we've seen him play. Again, there's an adjustment period that comes for any player, regardless of their experience in the professional Jai-Alai world. There's I don't even want to call it a learning curve because it's really learning the court. They know what to do.
Right.
It's just how to do it on this particular court. And for some players, you were talking about Hormache. Hormache has picked it up relatively quickly. The average, I would say, is probably about 2 months, and that's half the season.
Right. Absolutely right, Stu. I mean, the defense is there. I mean, you see him tracking down almost every 2-wall from Gaucheri, and he's got one of the better ones on this roster. I mean, what comes to mind, 1 2-wall attempt from Alex. It opened up nicely to score through it kind of late. So, I mean, you're thinking, hey, maybe go back to that, try to generate a little more offense and put some pressure on Gaucheri. The only worry with that is, I mean, we see how powerful that right side is.
Poking the bear.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Second set here, ready to go. Alex will have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Alex will have the serve for the Devils. Alex serves. The second set has begun. Here's a backhand by Gaucheri to the inside. Robote, left side by Alex. Catch by Gaucheri, winds up. Costi 2-all will score. Gaucheri on the board first in the second set. He serves.
Well, a good example of why you don't want to clip the sidewall on the Robote. I mean, you see here.
You feed your opponent.
You see the last part of it, but look at where Gaucheri's standing. Alex is kind of trapped inside. That's a longer way to go to get to that 2-all.
There's a big difference between putting it along the sidewall and clipping the sidewall.
Right.
Powerful, powerful serve by Gaucheri, caught beautifully by Alex. Nice return along the wall. Wall to wall, forehand Robote by Gaucheri. That's dropping. Alex makes the save. Gaucheri winds up. 2-all scores. 2 points for Gaucheri. He serves.
Look at this, though. Alex just on the defensive. I mean, he's just trying to make the save. Lays it up to about the 7 line. And look at Gaucheri, another one. I mean, you just can't cover that much court. I mean, side to side. Did it well in the first set, but difficult here in set 2.
Here's a backhand by Alex. Catch by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. Alex on the Robote. He keeps it inside along the wall. Caught beautifully by Gaucheri. Catch by Alex high on the left side. Here's the backhand. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. Beautiful scoop by Alex on the left side. Hard backhand. Robote to the outside. The Filo Robote from the sidewall to 10 line scores beautifully for Gaucheri. That's 3 points, and he serves.
Just happens so quickly. I mean, you see Gaucheri throw 1,000 left side Robotes, and then this one, he's just going to turn around the right leg a little bit more and fire it outside.
So beautifully executed. Again, once again, we're dealing with court familiarity. If Alex had 2-3 more months, may have gotten that. There's a backhand by Alex. Robote coming out.
Oh,
outside placement lands out of play. That's a point for Alex and the Devils. He takes over the serve.
Yeah, we saw one from the left side straight outside. Now trying one from the forehand Robote. Just wide. Great attempt. I mean, Gaucheri so precise with the forehand. Just a few inches wide.
Backhand by Gaucheri to the inside. Robote coming. Left side Robote by Alex. Gaucheri winding up. Inside placement. Had it in his cesta. Just dropped out as he hit the wall. 4 points for Gaucheri of the Renegades. He serves.
And what we've seen so far from Alex, too, I mean, he's got a tremendous forehand Robote. On the left side, just lacking a little bit more power, and Gaucheri's just taking advantage here, setting up point after point, playing the ball up in front of the 7 line and killing it again.
Here's a backhand by Alex. Robote forehand, low and hard. Scooped up by Alex. Alex, Costado 2-all.
Yeah.
Executed perfectly. 2 points for Alex of the Devils. He serves.
And that'll work. Winds it up, throws it deep into the backcourt.
And they're confidence builders. Anytime you throw a shot that works, it just reinforces that you have the ability to throw it on this court. I mean, look at that. That's well thrown.
And to sit back and let Gaucheri dictate the pace. I mean, he did that the first couple points of this set, and you saw 4-1 before that.
Robote left side to the outside.
Just
That hit the pad, the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. 5 points as possible set, possible match point for Gaucheri of the Renegades.
I mean, you don't hate the attempt. I mean, going for the Robote straight to the outside. Caught the top part of the pad. So, I mean, what else? I mean, again, just inches wide, game of inches. Could be 4-3 instead, 5-2. Uphill battle.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Alex. Powerful, powerful backhand by Gaucheri.
Wow.
Not coming out. Point set in a hard-fought match for Gaucheri, taking it in straight sets, 6-5, 6-2.
A lot of times at the announcing, we say low bullet to the inside. I mean, that is a
Low
textbook definition right there,
Yeah.
right into the Chula, scoring for the win. Wow, what a shot
that
there.
ball's
to end
not
it.
coming out to be played. It's just not coming out to be played.
I mean, at its maximum, it's about a third of the height of the front wall and back wall, and boy, just dying there. So Gaucheri ends it in straight sets. Renegades on the board first here on this Friday night.
As soon as that high-lie ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Game day score. Look at the Renegades, 1 point through the first singles match, and had a lot of points on the season, Stu. Look at where they are, up at the top of the standings. Tough sledding so far for the Devils, just 5.5 points. We're going to hear from our winner, Gaucheri. Here is the captain of the Renegades.
All right, Gaucheri, 3-1, undefeated so far in singles. This is your first time you played a match against Alex, and how do you prepare for this matchup?
As always, doing my game, my job, and trusting in my game and being confident. Happy for the win. First game against Alex in singles. I didn't play really good the first set, but the second one was good, and happy for that second set.
Well, Gaucheri, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you, thank you.
Boy, that's a nifty little feature there, Stu. We can now hear what the players are saying if we have hearing by the end of that.
That was an interesting noise.
But that is nice,
Did
though.
you get the memo?
I did not get the memo.
I didn't get a
but
memo
a lot
either.
of times we hear some nice things the players say.
But
and
we're also very close to Miami International Airport. So
Right.
for a second, I thought like that was like a 777 landing on runway 19.
Boy, I didn't know what was going on there for a moment. Let's introduce, though, this fourth division singles match. This is one we've seen in Division 5 previously, Stu. It's Ben against Kubala. Two longtime rivals meeting up once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match. Fourth division singles. Representing the Renegades, we have number 7, Ben. And for the Devils, number 25, Kubala. Robote left side. Ben makes the play. Robote left side. It's a good save by Ben. Kubala tracks it down. The forehand. Low and hard. Ben scoops it up. Good catch overhead by Kubala. Backhand stays inside. Here's Ben from the 9 line. Forehand Robote. Kubala attack. Now retreats. Waits for it at the 10 line. Ben stops this one before across the side wall. Out. And that one saved on the forehand at Kubala. Here's Ben. Winds up a Costado. 2-wall. Thrown in to score. Ben. It's the first point of our second match.
Ben, though a backcourter, practices that 2-wall as much as anyone in the program. So you knew it was coming at some point. And Kubala, I think the first person on in the program to yell, "Don't 2-wall me, bro." I think that was 2019. Yeah, I think it was 2019 or 20. Yeah.
Kubala waits for this one at the 12 line. Backhand. Passing. Ben. Forehand Robote laid up high off the front wall. Kubala steps back. Takes it on the bounce, back at the 13. Forehand over the top, Ben looking for it, makes the catch, winds it up. That 2-all snapped in to score.
See, the key to the 2-all, one of many keys, is 1, you need the ability to throw it. 2, you need to know when to throw it. 3, you need the confidence to throw it. You need those 3 things in place. And Ben has certainly been working on his accuracy, and his confidence has come way up.
Backhand, passing on the inside. Ben digs it out. That's a good save. Kubala back at the 10 line. Winds up a 2-all of his own. Ben tracks it down. Forehand, low and hard. Kubala switches to the forehand to come up with it. Back to the inside where it will score. Kubala on the board here with a point.
Been a little overly aggressive in terms of getting to that ball. And of course, Kubala getting some feedback there from team captain Jairo.
Here's Kubala from the 10 line, passing on the inside. Ben lays it up. Ben, forehand bote. This one kicks out to the middle of the court. Kubala up at the 7th line. Low and hard, back inside. Good pickup by Ben. Ben drops this one in the corner. Robote hooked just above the pad. Ben gets there before the second bounce. Ben hard back to the inside. Kubala one-handed grab. Ben up at the 9 line. Blasts another backhand. Kubala just makes the save. Here's Ben now on the 2-wall, opening up to score. 3-1 lead for Ben.
You can only linger so long before you got to commit to the inside or outside. And some players are able to use that to their advantage, especially on the backswing. Ben is one of them. Kubala putting it nicely to the inside. Ben's there. Is Ben going to go inside with this? Kubala believes so. And maybe Ben saw him twitch to the inside, and that's what got him to throw the 2-wall. Maybe he's going to throw it the whole time. One way or the other, point scored. And it seems like, I believe Kubala's getting his shoe tied. Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
That was occurring in the player's cage. You couldn't see it. Sorry about that. We try to have everything on camera, but he's getting his shoe tied. When you have that big cest on, hard to tie your shoe.
Kubala takes in the serve. Backhand coming up the middle. Robote left side by Ben. Kubala back at the 10. Makes a catch. High hard throw. Ben takes off looking for the Robote. 2-wall. That one is wide. Second point for Kubala.
A little more wild from Ben than we're used to seeing. He's been landing those low and hard. That one just too high to the sidewall. And right off the court now to play.
Kubala, forehander bote. There's going to be a big bounce. Ben controls it on the inside. The carom opening up to score. Well thrown there by Ben. He leads 4-2.
I'll tell you, Ben has broken out the shots, and that one worked beautifully. Kubala just not able to get out there. I mean, he threw it. It wasn't a particular... this doesn't cut so much.
Yeah, I mean, got him going the other way. I mean,
but just enough to be out of reach of Kubala by about, 2-3 feet. Very well done.
Kubala high and hard, back to the inside. Ben, he's up the Robote. Kubala attacking. Stops it on the forehand. This one crossing the sidewall. It's tipped. 3 points now for Kubala.
Ben out there shaking his head, but he can't let that. He can't let these misses distract him from the success that he had earlier. Just play your game. Catch the ball, play your game. If you're going to throw shots, throw them.
Ben from the 12 line. Passes. Kubala keeps it to the inside. Ben waits for it at the 9 line. Backhand. Oh, bullet to pass. Right in the corner. Kubala fall down. 2-wall.
Beautiful.
Rabote
Beautiful.
opens up to score. 4-4 is the score. Kubala serves.
I'll tell you. Kubala snaps this 2-all beautifully. Fall down 2-all Rabote. Look at that. Opens up wide. That's as good a ball as we've seen him throw all season. Very well done.
Ben waits for it at the 11 line. High, hard throw. Rabote dug out by Kubala. Right back at him. Ben makes the stop. Karam right over his head. Kubala recovers. Forehand kicking off the sidewall. Ben elects to play the Rabote. Makes a save. Sticking inside. Kubala comes cross court. Ben now attacking. On the Costado. The 2-wall is too low. 5 points for Kubala. He has a possible set point.
I'll tell you, Kubala's ability to track the ball and not give up on it, just really not matched in this particular first set. He stopped a couple balls that were going right by him, got him in his cesta. That one, of course, resulted in an unforced error by Ben, but really well done by Kubala.
Ben hard backhand right in the corner. This comes shooting out. Kubala, nice save back over the top. Ben at the 11 line. A bullet again. Kubala, clean miss. Rabote save. Right on the wall. Ben, great catch. Kubala left side. This one hooked. Ben makes the catch, takes a look, puts it right back at Kubala. He's got a chance on the Rabote,
Beautiful.
and he makes a save. Ben, 2-wall. That opens up to score. Well played. He has come back to tie it at 5-5. This is set point. Ben serves.
This is the most physical game we've seen Kubala play since coming back from that ACL repair. Kept him out for a year. And he's been playing spot on today. Ben just throwing it where his opponent's not. Good job.
Kubala takes in the serve low on the left side, backhand. Dropped in the corner. Then Rabote save, stays inside. Kubala attacking. Forehand, high and hard. Ben looking for the Rabote early. Makes another save. Kubala stops it on the bounce, hard throw back up the middle. Then makes a stop. He's got the carom. It opens up and it scores for the set. Ben closes it out, 6-5. 2 minutes, we'll come back, play set 2.
The recommendation is that when you're opening up to get out of the way, do so behind your opponent and to the outside. Always to the outside or hang out mid-court.
Yeah, a couple times Kubala got trapped there, and that one was the killer, ending that set in Ben's favor.
But this is probably the best set that I've seen Kubala play since he's been back.
No,
Already
absolutely.
he's tied up on the inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And again, that one.
not even a particularly well-thrown carom by Ben, just good enough to be
Right.
out of reach of his opponent.
It's just such
That's
a
all it
long
takes.
way. 6-5. Ben able to close it out there on that final throw.
There we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. About a minute to go before we begin our second set.
Yeah, Ben, one of the best players in Division 5 over the course of his Battle Court career. This year, moved up to Division 4, and so far, Stu, hasn't really skipped a beat.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that Correa?
Boy, that is a...
Wow.
Yeah?
Set your VCR, folks. I don't know you're going to see that again.
Wow.
Good for Correa. Here we are in the Devils half. Kubala getting a pep talk from team captain Jairo there. No one better to talk you back into the game than Jairo.
Yeah, I mean, Ben was super aggressive to get things started and landing a number of shots early on, opened up that lead. Kubala hanging in there. Made a close set, came down to the final point. Ben able to close it out. Second set coming up here. Kubala will have the serve. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin. Set number 2. Kubala serves to Ben. There's a serve by Kubala. Our second set is underway. And on the backhand, high and hard. Kubala in the middle of the court makes a diving save. Ben reaches up high, good control. Drops the backhand in the corner. That's right on the sidewall. Kubala just lays it up. Ben makes a catch. Hard backhand again. Well out of reach. Kubala staying up at the 9 line to save the rebote. Kubala from the forehand again, drops it at the feet of Ben. This time he backs up, waits for it at the 9 line, goes down to the inside. Kubala scooped it up. Ben, left side rebote, clips the sidewall. Kubala on the outside. Contact made. Point will be awarded to Kubala.
Enhanced interference. Ladies and gentlemen, that was enhanced interference. When the opponent makes a contact with the player's throwing motion, which was clearly the case there, point is awarded.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
to
really...
Kubala. Ben's required to give way.
Yeah, I'm just not really sure what Ben was doing because he saw Kubala winding it up and he just stood right there.
Yeah, he knows. I don't know. I think he was focused on the ball, to be honest with you. Just didn't realize where he was standing.
Yeah. Ben on the bounce at the 8 line. There's the 2-wall. That opens up to score. Ben comes back to tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, I do believe that was the case, that Ben was very much focused on the ball. Situational awareness as to where Kubala was and where he was throwing. There are a couple players on this roster with football backgrounds that do, what's it called? Screening?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they get a little close.
Right.
Ben's one of them.
Ben, left side rebote, will clip off the sidewall. Kubala waits for it at the 10. High and hard, clearing the overhead screen. There's Ben. Rebote sticks inside. Kubala drops this one at the feet. Ben backing up, makes the scoop. Hard throw. Kicking up and out. This rebote's hooked. Ben in the middle of the court, controls it, lowers it high to the inside. Kubala with the play on it. Rebote forehand again. Ooh, that one died off the front wall. Kubala just does get up to it. Drops it on the side wall. Ben makes a great catch. Kubala back at the 9 line, lays it up. Ben, middle of the court. Another 2-wall. That one opens up to score. Well played point. Ben leads 2-1.
Now, if this becomes a game of attrition or an endurance match, you got to give the nod to Ben. Kubala both coming off that and injury, and I don't know that anybody beats Ben's conditioning. Except, of course, maybe Jedden, but he's not playing tonight.
Here's Kubala back at the 11 line. Hard throw. Clearing the overhead screen. Ben. Robote save. Coming back to the inside. Here's Kubala. Oh, that caught the corner. Ben in perfect position. His forehand play to the inside. It'll be a tough Robote. Kubala turns it into a 2-wall. Ben just does track it down. Ben returns the carom. That lands in to score.
Turned out to be a good carom for Ben, but he was flirting with that outside boundary line. He almost sent that, what was a guaranteed kill shot out. You'll see Ben's return here.
Yeah, look at how close this is.
Now watch, replay will prove me wrong, and it wasn't that close. No, that's pretty close.
I mean, with how much space he had.
Closer than it needed to be.
Exactly right, Stu. Forehander Bote, that one escaping up high in the overhead screen. Kubala gets a second point and the serve.
One of the most frequent questions we get, how does that happen? I've seen him throw 100 balls tonight. How does that once? You have to have control of the ball in the cesta after you make the catch. You stop the ball. The ball's going to roll in the cesta. It'll roll to a position where it's stopped, and that's where the throw comes. In that case, Ben never had control over the ball.
Hard throw up the middle. Kubala left side or Bote. Fall down 2-wall.
Beautiful.
Opens up wide to score. 3-3. We're tied up.
The shots that Kubala has thrown have been excellent. Have been absolutely excellent. Powerful back, real powerful backhand by Ben. Yeah, that's beautifully. Yeah, that's as good as any. That's as good as any that you'll see. It had pretty high too.
Ben opens up with the low runner, stopped overhead. Kubala from the 10, passing easily. Ben takes off. Stops it up at the 6. Robote played. Right on the sidewall, good catch. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Ben looking for the Robote. Keeps this one inside. Kubala got crossed up there in the back. That's 4 points now for Ben.
That ball came up fast on Kubala. Again, didn't seem sure whether or not he was going to catch it on his forehand or his backhand.
Kubala on the backhand, dropping right in the corner. There's Ben at Robote. Takes Kubala to the outside. He makes a stop. Forehand with a soft touch. Ooh, that died. Got 2 bounces before Ben got up to it. 4-4 is the score. Kubala serves.
Ben thought that it was coming harder than it was, and it wasn't at any point. Even in, you'll see Kubala's form here, just not much on that.
You saw Ben get back to the service box quickly, and you're seeing the opposite from Kubala.
Kubala was back here stretching.
Yeah. Ben, all he can behind this one. Kubala backpedaling. It's right on the wall. He makes a good save. Ben's got it on the costado. Hard inside. That's perfectly thrown. Right on the wall. Ben with a chance to close it out. He leads 5-4. Possible match point.
Doesn't look like much. Looks like he's just throwing it straight, but this is one of the best throws Ben's had on the evening. He throws it beautifully to the inside. I mean,
look at how close it is.
Yeah, look
cutting
at that.
Closer.
Yeah, that's...
Especially when you've established the 2-wall, to drop it inside like that and keep it close to the side wall. Ben high and hard, just does clear. Kubala off his footing, lays it up high. Ben backs up. Stops at the 10, makes the catch. Hard throw again. Kubala staying up there, looks for the Robote. That caught the corner. Takes Ben to the outside. There's a carom. Opening up. Kubala tracks it down
Great
and
effort.
keeps the match going. Great defense. Here's Ben, though, on the 2-wall. Ooh, that clips. Kubala missed the scoop. Point, set, and match. A hard-fought match going to Ben in straight sets. 6-5, 6-4. Renegades getting another point. Back-to-back singles wins. Go Sherry first, and now Ben. Coming up next, third division singles. It's going to be Goanaga against Urbieta.
And then do up 3. There you go.
Take a look here at the final throw, the final sequence here. Boy, Kubala just did track that one down. Makes a good save. But then look at this one, coming right back at his feet, trying to make that scoop on the right side, and not to be, just tipped. 6-5, 6-4. Ben adds a point for the Renegades. Take a look here, game day score. 2 points now for the Renegades, and opening up now a 4-point lead, potentially growing tonight over the Chargers.
Definitely an interesting match coming up next.
Yeah, coming into the game day, Fireballs, Warriors, Chargers, and Cyclones were even on games played. The Devils and Renegades were one behind, so after tonight, you'll get a look at where all of our teams stack up. We got our winner ready to go, Ben, for the Renegades. How about that, Stu? I mean, coming down into this division, and I mean, you really wouldn't know it if you're coming here to Battle Court for the first time.
No, absolutely not. Ben just played well. Kubala covered the court really well, just seemed to run out of gas there, landed a couple really good shots. Right now you're watching the practice period, getting ready for the next match. Again, we have the Renegades going up against the Devils all evening. This is our last singles match, and then we'll move on to 3 doubles matches.
Yes, Stu, that is right. Again, moving over to third division of singles, Goanaga and Urbieta. Classic matchup here in singles where you got a front quarter taking on a back quarter. Goanaga, big favorite coming into it. But before we get to that, we're going to hear from Ben. We got our winner ready to go. There he is.
There he is.
All right, Ben, congratulations on winning that match. This is your first Division 4 singles win. You moved up 1 ranking this season. What has it been like so far in this higher division?
It's to be expected. You know, you can't get away with as many mistakes as you did, as you can in Division 5 and like Division 6. But I mean, for the most part, you know, as long as you execute the right game plan, you'll always have a shot. And I like to practice a whole lot anyway. So it's been tough, but nothing I can't handle.
Well, Ben, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
And up next, Goanaga and Urbieta go at it in singles. Goanaga 1-0 to begin this season. Urbieta 0-1. There's 1 match played for both players.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our next match of the evening. The final singles match. We'll move on to doubles after this. Goanaga has the serve for the Renegades. Here's the serve. We begin backhand by Urbieta. Robote left side. Goanaga makes a save. Urbieta attacks from the 7 line. Hard to the inside. Beautiful catch. Overhead by Goanaga. Robote with a light touch, trying to thread the needle, hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Goanaga gets the first point of this match for the Renegades. He serves.
And I'll tell you what, if that hits, it scores. Unfortunate break for Urbieta to get things started. Trying to get the 2-wall off his footing.
Yeah, it fell just short.
And he knows he's going to have to throw shots against Goanaga. I mean, a front quarter, but also an aggressive one.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Robote. Robote forehand missed up there at the 5 line on the side wall. 2 points for Goenaga. He serves.
Closer you get that ball, more difficult it is. I mean, you see
Nothing
Irby,
easy about that.
Yeah, again, you're off your footing.
Running
ball's on
backward,
the wall. Backquarter's not used to playing as many Robotes too. A lot of factors working against him. Just couldn't keep it going.
Got to try to get the ball in the cesta and then back up to the front wall. Just was not able to do that there. Here's the backhand by Goenaga. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Urbieta. Goenaga makes a save. Too short. Urbieta's on the board with a point and the serve.
And just a little bit of a misread there for Goenaga. I mean, the way that that ball was spinning is going to open up a little bit more off the back wall. How do you know? It just depends what surface it hits first. And from the forehand, if you're able to hit front wall, then the side wall, really going to open up a little more off the back wall, and Goenaga just couldn't make his way out to it.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules. Allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's Goenaga, backhand from the 9 line to the inside. Robote dropping, saved by Urbieta. Goenaga, forehand from the 6 line. Low and hard to the inside, scores! 3 points for Goenaga of the Renegades. He serves.
Yeah, when you're putting the ball that close to the side wall, there's really nothing your opponent can do. I mean, a perfect backhand comes shooting out. Urbieta just lays it up. Goenaga's got it on the forehand, and there's only so many of these forehands that you can take crossing the side wall.
Urbieta down low with the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote, that rebound from the back wall, played on the forehand of Goenaga. Too hard, too high. That's the overhead screen. 2 points for Urbieta, the Devils. Urbieta has the serve.
And very reliable with that Robote, too. It's a break for Urbieta, getting now his 2nd point. He hasn't really had to do a whole lot here in terms of shot making.
There's the backhand by Goenaga. Urbieta, beautiful catch at the side wall. Powerful backhand follows. Scoop by Urbieta. Here's a backhand. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4 points for Goenaga of the Renegades. Goenaga has the serve.
You try to give that one a little bit of extra height because you know it doesn't have a ton of power. You don't want to give it to Goenaga up there around the 8 line where he does the bulk of his damage. I said a little too high, catching the rail above the front wall.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Backhand by Goenaga. Goenaga, left side, 2-all, executed perfectly to score. 5 points, possible set point for Goenaga of the Renegades.
Elevated that 2-all a little bit, but Goenaga generates a little more spin that opens up nicely off the front wall, just dropping inside the boundary to score.
Powerful, powerful serve by Goenaga, stopped by Urbieta. Here's the Robote. 2-all, Urbieta reads it, stops it to the outside. Karam return will score. Well thrown, 3 points for Urbieta. Still possible set point for Goenaga.
Yeah, first golden opportunity to shoot a 2-all, and executes it perfectly. When you don't throw two of your own that well, that's the shot you're going to get back. Got to execute that carom from the outside. Urbieta does so.
Powerful serve by Urbieta. Here's the backhand by Goenaga to the inside. Robote, forehand. In and out of the cesta of Goenaga it goes. 4 points for Urbieta. Still possible set point here for Goenaga on the orange shirt.
Well, when that ball kicks off the sidewall back across to the player's forehand side, you see a lot of misses. Just the way the ball spins, it's difficult to control.
Absolutely. Every surface the ball touches after you throw it, spin just changes ever so slightly. Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve. Again, lands between the forehand 7 line. Cortada serve. That's bold. That sidearm serve thrown low and hard, especially with the lowering of the pad that's taken place these last couple months. Bold shot. A bold attempt, rather. Here's Goenaga on the backhand from the 11 line. Urbieta, backhand from the 9. Robote, that rebound coming out on the wall is hooked to the floor. Score is now 5-5. This is set point.
Oh, we saw Alex come back in the first match, able to tie it up at 5-5. Couldn't get that decisive 11 points. See if Urbieta can do so here. But nothing overly complicated. I mean, you put the ball close to the sidewall, make that Robote more difficult for Goenaga, and finally you see him come undone. He hooked it a little bit.
I think Goenaga has not been making many mistakes last several weeks, actually.
Oh.
Fault over serve, second serve. Must be good. Here's the backhand by Goenaga. Robote, forehand. Catch by Goenaga. Robote dropping, saved by Urbieta. Picked up by Goenaga. Scoop by Urbieta. Good catch, powerful return. Robote. At forehand rather, passes. There's the backhand by Urbieta. Robote coming out. Excellent save by Goenaga. Here's Urbieta. Carom by Urbieta.
Wow.
Lands in and scores.
What a comeback.
Point and set for Urbieta of the Devils. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Wow. What a comeback there, Stu. I mean, an exclamation point to end it. The sidearm carom, and Goenaga not really close to it. You see the smiles there, and yeah, stole that first set away from the Renegades. 6-5. Take a look at some replays here.
Urbieta really came alive as the set went on.
Well, this throw is the key, kind of dying off the back wall. Goenaga's got to go to the floor. Urbieta's got one shot at it here to close it out, and how about that?
That's
look at where
good
that opens up.
carom from a difficult position on the court. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our third of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. About a minute to go before we begin our second mandatory set. Scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And 2 different benches over there. All smiles for the Devils and very serious on the side of the Renegades, but
I don't think the Renegades, I mean, no one wants to lose a set. They're not willing to give up any set at all.
No.
I mean, All teams approach it
business,
just
all
with
the
a
time.
slight difference of aggression, and the Renegades just to drop a set is sacrilege.
Yeah, and for Goenaga, I mean, he's had a lot of success in Battle Court, but in particular here in singles.
2024 has been a great year for him.
In fact, the last time we actually saw Goenaga lose a singles match out here was back on November 27th, 2023 against Benny. So he's gone from season 4.
Wow.
He went a full season, and now we're into season 6. This is his second match. We haven't seen him lose in quite a while. Dropped the first set here, though. Urbieta with some great play, aggressive play, and again, not many shots being thrown, but the ones that he did throw, all scoring.
Judges blown the whistle, meaning it's time to begin our second set. Goenaga definitely ready. Urbieta about to tie his cest on.
And so Goenaga's been out there for quite a while.
I think Goenaga's been ready since he dropped that set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forget the clock. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next set. Goenaga will have the serve for the Renegades. Here's the serve. Second set has begun with a beautiful catch by Urbieta. Rebote just missed by Urbieta. Goenaga up on the board first here in this second set. He serves.
Walking back to the service box with a purpose. Second time that Urbieta struggled on that longer rebote. I mean, he's had to work his way all the way up in front of about the 6th line. And he's missed both.
You want to get into a position where it's above your waist to be able to make that rebote. There's a backhand by Urbieta. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Goenaga. Urbieta takes it on the bounce at the 8 line. Low and hard from the forehand. Gets by Goenaga. He saves it the other way. That's in play. And it scores. Tremendous second effort by Goenaga. Gets his second point in the second set. He has the serve.
Yeah, Stu, you said it. I mean, never say die here. Misses it. Clean miss on the scoop. Digs out the rebote. High off the front wall. Urbieta got caught ball watching. Wasn't moving up on the ball. Flat-footed, forcing that difficult scoop.
Now, that's a particularly big bounce that we just saw. Here's a catch by Urbieta. Backhand from the 12 line. Rebote, left side. There's Urbieta on the backhand. Rebote left side. Goenaga winding up, sends it inside. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Here's a backhand from the 10 line. Wall to wall. Rebote forehand with a light touch. Too light. That hit the pad. Urbieta is on the board with a point for the Devils and the serve.
Boy, it looked like he tried to throw a drop shot off the rebote, Stu. It looked like he cut off the motion there.
Yeah, I don't believe that he hooked it.
No.
I believe he was trying to turn that into a shot, forcing Urbieta up to the front wall again to try to make the catch, and just didn't work.
But again, I mean, all timing, that's difficult to get everything lined up perfectly, and he made a good catch, just falling a couple feet short.
Got to clear that pad. Fault over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. Second serve must be good. See how I changed that up? Thank you. I think like every 2 years I'm going to do that. Here's a backhand by Goenaga to the inside. Rebote forehand. Lay it up. caught by Goenaga. He winds up. Gustavo 2-all will score. Goenaga has 3 points here in the second set. He serves.
Yeah, and given the way that sequence went, I think you're going to see Goenaga throw a couple more 2-balls. Urbieta been taking time on the serve, looks gassed. He's worked hard so far.
There's a backhand by Urbieta. Powerful backhand by Goenaga. Rebote forehand. Urbieta sets. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Goenaga winding up. Gustavo 2-all. Stopped by Urbieta. Urbieta going high, a little too high. That's out of play. 4 points for Goenaga of the Renegades. He serves.
Trying to get that high carambola or the 3-wall.
Does he throw that often?
Not often. I mean, doesn't have many opportunities. You have to be up in the front court on the outside, and that's not really Urbieta's. Not really his game.
Really his style. No, he hangs in the back and just catches and
What I like about the ball hitting the back wall though is it forces the opponent to think a little more. You have to be in good position. They could catch that one in the air on the high carambola.
True. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Urbieta. Urbieta winding back up, sends it up the middle. Goenaga's there. Gustavo 2-all will score. 5 points. Possible set point for Goenaga of the Renegades. So a possible split set situation here if Goenaga is able to finish it, forcing our first third set of the evening.
Yeah, not surprised the way that he's come out to begin this second set. I mean, a lot of energy, playing with a purpose, a little bit more aggressive. But again, Urbieta seems a little more tired too.
Low hard serve by Goenaga, caught by Urbieta. Here's the backhand. 2-all will land in and score. Point and set for Goenaga. We move on to a third and final set in just 2 minutes.
Well, that's the way to close it out. 2-wall off the rebote, landing in to score 6-1. What a comeback there, Stu.
Yeah, very well done. Here we see a replay. Shot off this, caromed off of the side wall. Just beautifully done to score. Here we are in the DraftKings players cage. See team captain Gaucheri talking with Goenaga. Imagine the advice is something along the lines of make sure you win this third set.
A chance for the Renegades to sweep the singles if Goenaga can do just that. Gaucheri and Ben winning previous 2 matches. You see him right there. Even when they're not playing, I mean, Gaucheri heavily involved, and Ben, had a lot of gadgets back there, keeping the team hydrated, keeping them cool, keeping them dry, whatever you might need, Ben's got it.
Every week, Ben strives to bring something else to his game because he's always practicing. And I think when he's not doing that, he's like creating merch for the Renegades.
Yeah, he is a director of apparel also. I don't know if he made that sweatshirt though, but we're getting word that perhaps he did make that sweatshirt himself, Stu.
It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me at all.
Me neither. Again, still some pretty good signs there on the Devils sideline. I mean, going to a third set here against Goenaga, I mean, with a chance to close it out here.
Goenaga already on the court, ready to begin. Urbieta happy to let him do that.
Yeah. Now, Urbieta is, there's some players that they like to be out by the time that clock runs down. When that clock hits 0, he's like a first whistle from the ref, and then he'll put that helmet on.
There's some players who they like to keep the pace of the game much quicker, either for their own benefit or try to throw their opponent off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and final set. The first player to reach 6 points will win this match. Urbieta has the serve for the Devils.
And maybe Urbieta just saving a little bit here for this third set. It's going to be tough to close out Goenaga. He will have the serve to begin. This win, Stu, would inject maybe a little bit of life into the Devils' side. I mean, they need it desperately. This would be a big one.
Here's a serve by Urbieta. We begin the third and final set of this match. Powerful backhand by Goenaga. Bote forehand to pass, and it does. Urbieta, forehand Rebote to the inside. Scoop by Goenaga. Rebote forehand again. That one does not clear the pad. First point of the third set goes to Goenaga of the Renegades. He serves.
And that's the tendency when you go down to the floor sometimes. You just kind of flick your wrist to try to get it up there, which can result in some hooked balls and not making it up to the front wall there.
You do need to get the ball back up to the front wall, which sometimes just involves a save. But like you're saying, you either flip it up there and don't do anything with it, or you feed your opponent.
Right.
Beautiful serve by Goenaga. Here's the backhand. What a catch by Urbieta. Up the wall and down with the ball. 2-all. Stopped by Urbieta. Urbieta powerfully from the forehand. Stopped, but not held on to by Goenaga. We are tied up at 1 point apiece. Again, we're in the third and final set. First player to reach 6 points is going to win this match.
Again, this is the type of shot that you see missed often. Urbieta, how about this, though? Beautiful catch. I mean, that was on the wall, crossing up high. Would have forced a difficult Rebote. Got up there himself.
Here's Goenaga on the backhand from the 12 line. Rebote low and inside, saved with a light touch, too light. That did not clear the pad. Second point for Goenaga of the Renegades. Goenaga has the serve. I'm personally not a fan of going fancy in the third set.
No.
On a drop shot Rebote on the forehand from that particular part of the court. I mean, you're far back.
Right.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Rebote forehand. Caught by Urbieta. Urbieta from the right side. Powerfully. Wall to wall. 2-all will land in and score for Goenaga. That's 3 points. And the serve.
Came right up the middle, and Goenaga, prime opportunity to turn that into a shot.
Not taking anything away from Goenaga. It wasn't a particularly well-thrown 2-all, but it was enough to score.
Right, again, I mean, your opponent waiting for it, flat-footed on the inside. That's all you need, just a little contact.
Rebote forehand by Goenaga. Backhand by Goenaga to the inside. Here's Urbieta. Goenaga will let it pass. A Rebote. Ball taken on the bounce. Urbieta just passes. Rebote to the 9 line. Catch by Urbieta. Backhand from the 7. Wall to wall from the left side of Urbieta. Goenaga makes a save. Scoop attempt is missed. Ball passes to the inside and scores. 4 points for Goenaga of the Renegades. He serves.
Ball, Urbieta standing up there at the 7 line. I mean, he's expecting that ball to come to him in the air. When it doesn't, that leaves a difficult scoop.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Yeah, fortunate for Urbieta, that ball to get kicked way up in the service box, too.
That ball crosses the side wall and scores perfectly off the serve by Goenaga. He has 5 points. This is possible match point.
Yeah, since that first set, all going Goenaga's way here. And 11 of the last 13 points.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Robote. Scoop by Urbieta. Scoop attempt missed. Robote not there. Urbieta on the board with a second point. Still possible match point for Goanaga.
And honestly, I mean, every set is kind of started off this way where Goanaga's dominated. The only one that Urbieta won, he came back right at the end, winning, what was that, 4 in a row? So
we've seen it in Battle Court way too many times.
Complacency.
5-1, and just something happens.
You just feel like you're so close to the finish line, and you don't want to make a mistake, but your opponent is desperate, and they start to put a little pressure on you, and we see momentum flip.
Here's the backhand by Goanaga. Caught by Urbieta. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote is on the wall, played beautifully by Goanaga. What a catch by Urbieta. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's Urbieta. Backhand from the 8. Urbieta on the catch. A backhand to the inside. Goanaga's there. Backhand from the 10. Robote not coming out. Point set and a hard-fought match for Goanaga. Taking it in the 3rd set for the Renegades. 6-2.
And with that, the Renegades do sweep the singles. You see 3 points, still none for the Devils. 3 doubles matches left. 4th, 5th, and 1st division doubles in that order. Correa and Ben take on Alex and Bradley. That's coming up in just under 3 minutes. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Take a look here at the game day scoreboard. Now a whole 5 points ahead of the Chargers are those Renegades up at the top. The Devils still stuck at 5.5. We got our winner ready to go. Goanaga stays perfect in singles. Here he is.
All right, Goanaga, this is your 9th singles win in a row, dating back to the last season of Battle Court. What has been the key to your success in this singles division?
Well, I think that I try my best in every match. I think that today wasn't my best match. I didn't feel comfortable on the court, especially in the first set. I started winning, but I wasn't playing well, either on the second or on the third, but I won. That was the goal. I'm happy for the win.
Well, Goanaga, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
Thank you.
And up next, we've got the 4th division doubles match. Correa and Ben take on Alex and Bradley. Both of these teams still looking for their first wins in this season of Battle Court. Alex and Bradley 0-2. And this Renegades team, Correa and Ben, also 0-2. Yeah, and getting back to the game day score, the last time the Devils played, that was against the Renegades, and the Renegades swept the day 8-0. So the last 9 matches have gone the Renegades' way. See if the Devils can end that streak. Correa and Ben, though, I mean, put them together here. It's the 4th and 5th division players. I mean, scoring off against a 1 and a 5. So you see a little discrepancy there in the rankings. But this team has been solid, Stu, to start off. Ben's been playing great in the back, and Correa doing work up in the front.
Correa probably his best season on any team that he's played for.
Yep. We saw Alex open up a little bit of shots there in that first match. See if he can do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 4. 4th division doubles. Representing the Renegades, we have the team of Correa and Ben. And for the Devils, it's a team of Alex and Bradley. There's a serve by Correa. We begin. Serve missed by Bradley there in the backcourt. First point is an ace. Renegades step out ahead first.
That ball just in and out of the cesta for Bradley. Clearly within his, I mean, we see him catch that day after day here.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Correa was intentionally trying to get that to kick off the sidewall to Bradley's forehand, but that one a little more playable. Backhand, dropping at the feet of Ben. He makes the catch. Hard throw along the sidewall. Here's Alex. Rebote by Correa. Alex steps back. Controls it at the 8. There's a carom. Not opening up enough. Correa winds it up.
Way too much.
And sends it in the overhead screen. That's out of play. 1-1.
So, though naturally left-handed, not Correa's preferred side. He prefers to keep everything on that super powerful right side of his. That Costado's just going straight up into the overhead screen.
And on the backhand to the inside, Bradley comes out with it. Forehand. Stopped overhead. Good play by Correa. Alex now from the 8 line. Forehand. Dropping to the inside. Correa's there again. Ball missed by Bradley. That is 2 points now for the Renegades.
Have not seen any of the practices between Bradley, with Bradley and Alex. Communication so far pretty solid between the two of them.
Bradley winds that one up, powers it inside. Correa stands in, takes it in the air. Good catch here by Alex. Low runner dropping. Ben steps up. Bradley over the top on the inside. Ben calls him off, makes the catch, comes out high off the front wall. Alex blasts it to the inside. Ben steps around it, plays a rebote. Here's Bradley. Blasts the backhand on the wall. Tough catch by Ben. This one dropping at the feet of Bradley. He steps up to it at the 10. Backhand takes Correa to the outside. Forehand rebote. Played up the middle. Alex low and hard. Correa. Both Renegades there. Correa comes away with it.
Front quarter came behind the back quarter to make the catch.
Ben from the 11 line. Little kick off the sidewall. Alex tip ball. 3-1. Correa and Ben lead.
Solid play by all 4 players. Seems to be ramping up, I would say. Alex with an uncharacteristic miss there on the left side.
Here's Bradley. Lower and harder this time, backing up, then scooped it up. Backhand dropped right in the corner. Tough save there by Alex. Correa attacking. Forehand. Low and hard, just above the pad. Here's Bradley to scoop it up. Ben now comes cross court. Low runner on the wall, picked off by Alex. Alex high and hard. Rebote comes shooting out. Correa to the outside. That's outside of play. 2 points for the Devils.
Correa has had success with that. The outside placement of the forehand rebote has worked for him throughout the season on a couple of occasions. There, just landed wide. Got to keep those boundary markers there in mind when lining up those shots.
Fault under serve. Second serve for Alex. Second serve is good. Ben from the 11 line, backhand to the inside. Alex picks it off. Ben at the 12. This one cutting inside. Bradley's there. Bradley all he can behind it. Correa backpedals quickly into position. Forehand rebote into the corner. Beautifully thrown. Saved by Alex. That's on the wall, kicking up and scoring. Devils have come back. We're tied 3-3.
That's an example of Alex getting used to the court. Those plays at the sidewall are particularly difficult, as you pointed out earlier. He stayed with it, got it up to the front wall, and actually turned it into an offensive play.
And that one was kind of floating, too, on the sidewall.
Yes, it was.
Ben stops the serve. Hard to the inside. Bradley out of the way. Alex left side rebote. Then again, this time from the 11 line, opens up. Alex stops it again. Alex from the 8. Higher and harder. Correa waits on the rebote. He lays it up to the inside, gets it past the front quarter. Here's Bradley from the back. Correa has it on the left side. Big backhand, kick it up. It's tipped in the corner. 4-3 lead for the Renegades, Correa and Ben.
Bradley has had a few more misses this evening than we've seen in weeks past.
Bradley handles that serve. Hard into the corner. There's Ben, makes a stop. Backhand takes him to the outside. Bradley from the 11. Correa reaches in, drops this one on the sidewall. Bradley out of the way. Alex, late notice, plays the left side rebote. Here's Alex on the forehand, winds it up, crossing the sidewall. Ben steps around it, makes a save of his own. Alex on the costado, splitter.
Splitter, perfect.
That split him up to score. "4-4 is the score. Alex and Bradley serve.
Is that the first split placement we've seen this evening? Well, sorry,
I believe
we played all singles, so the answer to that is yes, because there weren't two players to split. That's on me.
But I'm with you there, Stu. Sometimes in singles you can throw a splitter. That serve scores. It's an ace. 5-4, possible set point for Alex and Bradley.
Alex has the weapons. He definitely has the weapons. It's a question of adapting those weapons to this court.
Ben handles that serve. Backhand from the 12 to the inside. Alex picks it off. Alex launches it back in the corner. Correa lays up the rebote. Alex at the 8. Backhand. Out of reach of both Renegades. Correa up at the 7 line. Saves it. Bradley back at the 12. Forehand high and hard. Dropping at the feet of Ben. Correa lays up another. Alex looking to attack. Steps around it to take it on the forehand. He blasts it inside. Clean miss. Rebote saved by Ben. Here's Alex again. This one hard up the middle. Correa stops it. Correa blasts it back to Bradley all alone. He makes a play in the corner. Ben now makes the catch in the air. Slows it down. Puts it on the wall. Alex in position to turn the rebote. Correa on the forehand. Low and hard. Back to Bradley. He's got it again. Launched. This backhand out a long way. Correa at the 4 line drops it inside. Back to Bradley. Bradley from deep in the backcourt, coming up the middle. Ben steps in the air, makes the catch. Back to Bradley in the corner. Correa now slows it down. The sidearm carom scores. The Renegades have tied it up at 5-5. This is set point.
Anytime to break it out, that was the time. Look at Correa, beautiful catch. Takes a look, boom. Very well done. Yeah, this second half of 2024 has been all Correa. His game is just advanced like we haven't seen in previous years. Beautifully done.
Low hard serve. That will score for the set. The ace ends it. Correa and Ben win it 6-5.
My, oh my.
That's
yeah. I
boy,
mean, you're
what a
flirting.
serve.
I mean, you're flirting. The danger there is you're flirting with the underserve line, but it pays dividends because that scored.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness to Bradley, that ball.
Yeah, no,
that ball didn't really take a bounce off the floor. I mean, there was a couple that he missed in that set. He actually had a chance to make a play. That one, he didn't even have a shot at it.
It hit low and it stayed low.
Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Here, we'll see this.
If the replay, hopefully it'll do it justice, but look at this bounce off the floor. It wasn't a natural bounce. I mean, it's clearly in, but yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's hitting
you
maybe
see Bradley reacted
3 inches, 4 inches up from the floor on the 11 line.
Yeah.
That's a cortada serve. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that's a weapon. There we are back in the DraftKings players cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Team captain Jairo not playing tonight.
No, not playing tonight.
Not
Alex playing 3 times. And we did see Jairo, I think, play 3 the first time these teams played, so.
Yes, he told me I could find him napping on his couch afterwards in the locker. Guess where he was? On his couch
Right
nap.
there.
Yeah. About 4 hours of Jai-Alai and then a nap.
I mean, Alex and Bradley, I mean, you've got a 1 and a 5 here, and they're playing against a 4 and a 5, so a significant advantage in the rankings, at least a 3 rank advantage. See if the Devils can turn it around here. I mean, the one thing you say with this Renegades team, Correa's been playing so well on the offensive side of things. You just got to put pressure on him. Throw some shots, move the defense around, because if you play just keeping the ball inside, expect these guys to miss it. We just haven't seen that level of inconsistency with their catching yet. Serve begins, set number 2. Ben makes a play in the corner, backhand on the wall. Bradley stops it. Leaping grab by Correa. Correa at the 8, low and hard to the inside. Bradley crouching down, comes away with it. Correa on the left side. Bradley pulls it in. Hard backhand again, coming up the middle. Robote, forehand. Oh, Correa coming cross court, makes a great catch. Alex from the 9 line, backhand, low runner, stopped by Correa. Correa faked the outside placement, dropped it inside. Bradley deep in the backcourt. The feet of Ben, he's out of the way. Correa, the left side, Robote. Bradley in the middle of the court. Hard throw, crosses again, that opens up. Correa makes a save. Alex attacking hard to the inside. Ben makes the scoop. There's the backhand. And it's tipped. Point 2. Correa and Ben. There will be an equipment timeout. A quick equipment timeout. Ben will fix a cinta. The cinta is the tie that keeps the hand flat into the basket. And you could see there throughout that rally, it was hanging on by a thread, literally. So I don't know how Ben was able to make that scoop even. Great play, and then immediately coming off. So that's the tie right there. Going to be a quick timeout, and you see Ben make his way back out on the court. We are ready to continue. Correa and Ben lead 1-0 in our second set. Oh, in and out of the basket it goes. The ace for Correa. They lead 2-0. It's one of those things, too. Hard for Alex to step in there when that serve is so low. That's an underserve. Came up short of the 4 line. Second serve coming up.
Alex is more than capable of stepping up and snagging one of these serves. Correa knows that.
Good stop by Ben there in the corner. Low runner to the inside. Picked off by Alex. Alex drops it back into the corner. Ben standing there, makes the play. Looping grab up at the 9 line. Backhand. Dropping. Caught by Correa. Correa from the left side to Alex. Long run for Correa. Stops at about the 5 line. Robote is missed.
That's a new noise.
It is. That is a new one.
I thought we only had one Congo player.
She was off tonight, so they brought in the whole.
Wow, the squad.
Yeah, the whole army. Yeah. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Good stop by Ben. Comes out on the left side. Here's Alex up at the 9. Bullet stopped overhead by Ben. Bradley, what a backhand there. High off the back wall. Correa just lays it up. Alex looking for it. He's up at the 7 line. High to the inside. Passing Ben in position. He turns to Rebote. Alex from the costado. Hard to the inside. That one gets by the score. 2-2. We're tied up.
Alex finding his way. Bradley more solid catching in the backcourt. Again, Correa having another standout evening. And Ben throwing bullets.
Ben gets in there before it crosses the side wall. Backhand wall to wall. Forehand Rebote dropping. Ben could not make the catch. Devils lead 3-2.
Don't know that Ben wasn't distracted there by Alex getting out of the way. Either that or he was thinking about what he was going to throw. But for Ben, it's typically from that position, it's just hard and inside.
Backhand there by Ben. Bradley from the 11. Puts it inside. Correa cuts it off. Same spot for Bradley. High and hard again. Correa backpedals again. Up at the 3 line. Turns it to the inside. Crosses the side wall. Bradley stops it. Ben steps around it. Takes it on the forehand. Drops it between the Devils. Bradley goes up. Forehand played between them again. Correa off his footing. Makes a Rebote save. Alex. Hard forehand inside. Ben plays a Rebote above his head and sends it up in the overhead screen. 4 straight points now for the Devils. They lead 4-2.
Once again, communication between Alex and Bradley, pretty solid.
Alex lines up the Rebote. Hard back to the inside. Ben scooped it up. Bradley has it off the sidewall. That backhand coming hard up the middle. Rebote left side. Gray just lays it up. Here's Alex on the forehand. Hard to the inside. What a scoop by Correa. Bradley from deep in the backcourt winds up the forehand. Ben steps in there. Takes it in the air. Backhand sticking inside. Here's Bradley. Correa caught the corner. That's dying and scoring.
2 bounces.
2 bounces ruled. 3 points now for the Renegades.
And the crowd's certainly into it tonight. There was a chanting and rhythm and
oh, that ate him up. That's going to score. The Renegades tie it up. 4-4 is the score. Renegades serve.
and we knew that Alex was going to go for one of those. I mean, picking the serve is one of his specialties, and Correa knows that. It's been keeping the serve well away from him. That one just crossing him up.
Oh, Bradley somehow didn't clear the overhead screen. Correa turns it to the outside. Alex scoops it. Alex whips it. Ben's got a chance at the Rebote. He makes the save. That's on the wall, floating. Bradley stops it. Bradley back to the inside. Ben in position. Runner right on the wall. Bradley just out of the way. Alex left side Rebote. Ben reaching up high again. That backhand blasted. Stopped by Bradley. Back on the inside, there's Alex. Here's Ben standing at the 12. This one coming out. Left side Rebote played again. Ben steps around it, missed the catch. 5 points for Alex and Bradley. They have a possible set point.
Again, Devils fans in the audience making themselves known.
Outside serve, Ben tracks it down. High, hard throw. Alex got to get back in there, and he does make the save.
What a bounce
Ben
that
tip
took.
ball. That kicked way up. Point and set. Alex and Bradley close it out 6-4, 2 minutes to decide the match.
I can't say that the crowd had anything to do with that, obviously, but they certainly made themselves known. Here we are back in the DraftKings players cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Once again, this is Battle Court. You're watching live from Magic City League Fronton in Miami, Florida. Outside serve here on the replay. Caught by Ben. Powerful return, but look at this for Bote. That rebound off the back wall played by Alex. Big bounce. Too much. And we will move on to a third and final set in just about 1 minute. There we have team captain Jairo talking through Alex, who's definitely finding his game here at Magic City. Bradley, one of the original players, joined us with no highlight experience back in 2018. How far these guys have come. See Bradley tying into the cesta. Basically, the hand sits on top of that wicker basket. Little piece of cloth underneath the hand. Fingers are stretched straight out. Leather glove over the top. And then that tie called the cinta. The only thing holding that hand into the cesta. Bradley throws with a lot of force. That cinta will come loose.
Boy, big spot here. The Devils lost their last 9 matches in singles or doubles. Alex and Bradley here. They need these points. Third set coming up. It's been tight the whole way through. We've played 1 shy of the maximum through 2 sets.
And again, the Renegades on the court, tied into their cestas and ready as soon as that whistle blown. Is that a team thing?
That must be, huh?
They had to discuss it at some point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Correa and Ben serve to Alex and Bradley. What a catch there by Bradley to begin our third set. Low and hard to the inside. That one tipped. Correa and Ben get the first point of the third and decisive set.
Alex just frustrated with the fact that he missed the catch. The frustration factor. And it doesn't just exist here with Alex in that particular point.
Bradley handles this serve from the 11th line. He comes up the middle. Ben, deep in the backcourt, high to the inside. Alex looking for the rebote. Ball missed. Alex and Bradley tied up.
Ben with an uncharacteristic miss there on the forehand. I mean, they happen, but his catching's been solid tonight.
Ball under serve, second serve coming up.
Let's go, Ben.
Ben handles the second serve, forehand. This one coming out. Rebote left side by Alex. Stopped on the forehand of Ben. Alex keeps it inside. Ben scooped it up. Alex waits on the rebote. High off the front wall. Correa steps back. Slow and hard from the forehand. Bradley comes away with it. Rebote stopped in the air by Alex. Alex straight to the outside. That scores. Well thrown by Alex with the outside placement to take a 2-1 lead.
Again, as we said earlier, one of the singles matches, or I said earlier, one of the singles matches, you need your shots to land in. It self-reinforces throwing more shots. Alex has them on both the forehand and the backhand. Sees both players going to the inside, goes outside placement and scores.
Oh, that's an ace. Third point for the Devils.
When you look at the two front quarters, you see stocky power there for Correa and lean power with Alex.
Good catch there by Ben. Back beyond the 12 line, wall to wall. Alex looking for the rebote, tracks it down, fires it up the middle. Ben's got this one. Alex calls him off his footing, makes the rebote save. Ben reaching up. Good control at the 12 line. All he can behind it. Alex cuts it off up in the front, delivers it inside. That's tipped. Devils open up a 3-point lead. It's 4-1.
An example of Correa made, I don't know if the communication was there. If he could have gotten that in the air, that would have been one thing. To go for that on the scoop, that ball was coming in fast at the side wall. We've seen Correa do it, but it's tricky. I mean, I've seen you do it in your practices, Andrew, but that's, you know.
Once or twice. Oh, good catch there by Ben, coming in on that serve. That rebote came shooting out. Alex, quick turn. Correa winds it up. Hard back to the inside. There's Bradley. Bradley, a long carom opens up to score.
Oh, my, oh, my. Oh, my. A high salute from his front quarter on that one. Well deserved.
5-1 lead for the Devils. They have a possible match point.
So this is not the safest shot if we see Bradley get a hold of it. In fact, it's anything but safe. But, man, can it be effective. And it was.
There's a hard serve. Ben stops it. Ben from the left side. Bradley controls it deep in the backcourt. Ben steps in again from the 11. This one kicking up and out. Here's the rebote. Rebote left side at the feet. Well, Correa actually comes in there to cut it off. Bradley, powerful throw. Ben out of the way. Correa, forehand rebote just above the pad. Alex makes the catch. Backhand two-wall is too low.
Okay, so that's the second one that he's gone for tonight. It hasn't worked from him. So, for what it's worth coming from the announcer's booth, step away from that, work on that in practice, because you got many other weapons to use.
And the other shots have been working, though.
100%.
The hard serve. Bradley comes away with it. Back up the middle. Oh, Correa, what a grab. In the corner, there's Bradley reaching up right in front of his face, dropping between the Renegades. Correa off his footing makes a save. Alex winds it up, hard back inside. Correa has it in the air. Perfect positioning. Rebote forehand, dropped above the pad. Correa reaches in again, good catch. Backhand lobbed up. Here's Bradley. From the 11 line, there's a hard throw. That's missed. Point, set, and match. A hard-fought match going to Alex and Bradley in 3 sets. Winning the final 2, 6-4, 6-2. And there will be no shutout tonight. Alex and Bradley there, closing it out, winning the final 2 sets.
An important first win there for Alex.
Absolutely, getting it done with Bradley in the 4th division. Chance for the Devils still on the game day. They're going to need these final 2 doubles matches. We got Goenagan Flores against CRB Kubala up next. Take a look at that game day score. first 1.5 points for the Devils. You see them now with 7 on the season. The Devils still looking to get into the 4th and final playoff spot. Long way to go to get back up in there, but they needed that from Alex and Bradley. Boy, if they would have dropped that one. With some difficult matches coming up. Can't be shut out 2 days in a row. Alex getting his first win there with Bradley. And we're going to hear from the winning team here. There they are, Alex and Bradley.
All right, Alex, Bradley, congratulations on winning that match. This is your first win as a doubles pairing. How much more comfortable as you guys team do you guys feel now that you have a couple of matches under your belt?
I feel relatively confident. It's just a matter of going out there and just executing on what we were doing, just fundamentals, and just make it tough for them.
How much more comfortable do you feel playing with Bradley now?
Yeah, at the beginning we started a little bit. I don't know if call this the world, but play and play and play. With our communication was improving. We play better, so I hope that in the other matches we play better than today.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens on today's game day.
All right, awesome match.
And up next, we've got the 5th division matchup. Goanaga and Flores take the court against CRB and Kubala. One of the better teams for the Devils, CRB and Kubala, 1-1 to begin this fall 24 season. Goanaga and Flores, though, they've made a statement so far in Division 5. This is not a team you want to mess with. Led by Goanaga up in the front, they are undefeated, 2-0 to begin. Looking to make it 3 with a win right here. First of 2 matchups in the regular season between these two teams. Starting up in just a few seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, 5th division doubles. Representing the Renegades, we have Goanaga and Flores. And for the Devils, it's CRB and Kubala.
It's me, right? Okay. I'm literally approaching hour 40 with no sleep. There's the serve. We begin. And it scores, crossing the side wall. First point of this match goes to Goanaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goanaga serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
You got to worry about a bunch of shots during the rally, and even before that, that serve coming in. Difficult.
Fault. Under serve. Battle Court allows for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And Goanaga and Flores, are an aggressive team here. Flores has been catching great in the back, giving Goanaga the necessary point support to kill those points up in the front.
Miss serve, 2 points for Goanaga and Flores.
Yeah, serve took Kubala towards the outside of the court and had it lined up, but haven't even gotten a rally started yet these first 2.
Kubala on the backhand from the 10 line. Here's Goanaga, backhand from the 8, hard to the inside. Kubala, backhand from the 11. What a catch, juggling ruled on the catch of Kubala in the corner. That is 3 points for the Renegades, Goanaga and Flores. Goanaga has the serve.
And can't blame Kubala that time. I mean, a late Magic City bounce off the side wall.
And you can see him express his disdain there for the side wall. He's not alone in that frustration, actually. Here's a backhand by Kubala to the inside. Goanaga from the 8 line. Here's a backhand. Catch by Kubala. With a face full of CRB, actually. Good catch.
Good concentration.
Here's CRB. Wanting to get in there. Lost it on the backswing. That's 4 points for Goenaga and Flores. Goenaga has the serve. Can't want to throw the shot so bad that you drop it on the backswing.
Yeah, and CRB just takes a little bit longer to get that shot off from the costado than most. I mean, developing that over the last couple seasons, and
it's effective.
Look, I was just going to say, we've seen some good shots there, some 2-walls, some drop shots, but not controlled that time.
Here's a catch by Flores, backhand to the inside. CRB, backhand. There's a backhand by Flores. Here's Kubala on the right side. Backhand, low and hard, scoop by Kubala. Flores, fine catch, backhand from the 12 line. Here's Kubala. Robote, saved by Goenaga, big bounce. Brought in by Kubala. CRB, forehand to the inside. Goenaga's there. Tip ball. CRB and Kubala of the Devils are on the board with a point. CRB serves.
And the first mistake by either Renegade in this match so far. Smooth sailing thus far. Flores in the back. I mean, more of the same. His catching has been spot on. Goenaga doing bulk of the work up in the front, but hey, it's the partnership that works out, and these guys playing very well.
Goenaga going for the serve, knocked it down. 2 points for CRB and Kubala. CRB serves.
Just ate him up, in on the hands, and couldn't get the basket in place.
Here's a backhand by Flores to the inside. Kubala's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand. Catch by Kubala. It's a backhand by Kubala. Flores is there. Kubala advances. Backhand from the 9. CRB gets in there and makes a great save. Cortada, stopped by Kubala. Here's CRB, backhand, catch by Flores. Here's the backhand by Flores to the inside, caught by Kubala. Backhand. Robote for the forehand of Goenaga. Cut off by CRB. CRB from the 7 line to the inside. And Flores is there. That backhand clears the overhead screen. Robote come out on a high bounce. CRB, difficult save again. A little clip off the side wall. That's a 3rd point for CRB and Kubala. CRB serves.
And as the highest ranked player out there, I expect Goenaga to be a little bit more decisive with his shot making. I mean, maybe want to go out there and take control of the match. I mean, the Renegades are just rallying, expecting these Devils to miss. One thing we know about Kubala is that when he's in a rhythm, he's one of the most consistent
he's not
catchers.
going to drop the ball, and he's going to make every save.
I mean, one thing you want to do, throw some splitters, move him around, move CRB around, force him to beat you, but to keep playing it to the inside, not working out. There you go.
CRB gets in there and makes the save. Robote. Robote left side. Kubala has it on the forehand. Goenaga now from the 7 line, backhand to the inside. Catch by Kubala. Goenaga winds up. Costi to the inside. Here's Kubala on the forehand. Backhand by Flores. Kubala's there. Tough catch at the side wall. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. Gustavo 2-all, stopped by CRB. CRB's Carambola, stopped by Goanaga. Goanaga's Cortada, stopped by Kubala.
Great
Here's
sequence.
Goanaga again. Robote forehand by CRB. Goanaga cuts it off, winds up. To the outside it goes, where it scores. 5 points for Renegades. Goanaga and Flores. Goanaga has the serve. Possible set point.
Yeah, players in Division 6 especially really struggle making that last-second switch from the forehand to the backhand here. Look at this. CRB thinks it's going to come to his right, tries to get in position, and just tips it.
After several good catches, too.
And you like that split placement. One, it moves Kubala from the back corner of the court. And again, knowing your opponent, if CRB is even able to make that catch on the outside, probably just going to flip the backhand in and continue the rally. Not going to do a whole lot of damage from that position. Oh, it's a great
Ace
serve.
will score. That set won by Goanaga and Flores 6-3. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
And half of the points, and Goanaga and Flores coming off the serve. Goanaga is one of the best in battle court. And in this division, really making an impact in that opening set. 6-3, Renegades take it. Game day score at the moment, 3 points for the Renegades, 1.5 for the Devils. So with one more win, any of these next two matches, the Renegades will secure the game day win. You see that Renegades team though, all business all the time, and look, it leads to a couple championships up there. Only team with multiple. Led by Gosheri. Goanaga's been a great addition to this team over the last few seasons. I mean, Aratz has been there since the start as well. Ben has been a part of this team.
And we're still waiting for Aratz to drop a ball, basically.
Yeah. Still waiting, and well, maybe in our last match, he'll be playing next. Gosheri and Aratz against Alex and Urbieta.
Reminder, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here. See Alex giving some feedback to CRB. Speaking of Aratz, looks like he's getting ready for his next match.
We talked about some of those shots from CRB. Like to see him in set 2. In this matchup against Goanaga, I mean, huge edge to Goanaga, but CRB is competitive as they come. He loves the moment, loves that spot, and see what he can do here in this second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second set. CRB will have the serve for the Devils. CRB serves. Our second set is underway. Here's Flores backhand from the 11 line. Kubala's there. Flores from the left side to the inside. Goanaga looking for the rebote. Has it on the left side. Kubala from the 10 line. Rebote left side. Caught in the air by CRB. Ball tipped at the 9 line by Goenaga, moving backwards. That is a point for the Devils. CRB and Kubala.
You only see that type of play, I mean, really in this division. Goenaga ranging back to the 10.5 line, trying to make that play. Flores has been catching everything. It's just a couple steps up for him as opposed to that long range back for Goenaga. Couldn't come away with it that time.
Here's a backhand by Flores to the inside. Robote by Kubala on the forehand of Goenaga. Kubala gets in there, makes a tremendous save. It's a 2-all. Goenaga cutting it off at the 5 line. Cortada stopped again by Kubala. Here's the backhand by Flores to the inside. Kubala's there. Kubala from the 11 line on the forehand. Passing Goenaga. Here's a Robote. The point goes to Goenaga and Flores of the Renegades. Goenaga serve.
And even if CRB is able to catch that one low on the left side, what is he really going to do with it up there? I mean, Kubala's been great here after a couple misses off the serve early on. Much rather let that one take a big bounce.
Yeah, he's been spot on since. Here's a backhand by Kubala. Robote, forehand by Goenaga. Kubala on the backhand from the 9 line. Here's Flores. Here's a backhand by Kubala. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for the orange shirts, the Renegades, Goenaga and Flores. Goenaga has the serve. Powerful, powerful serve by Goenaga will score. 3 points for Goenaga and Flores. Goenaga has the serve.
Yeah, Kubala was positioning himself like that was going to kick a little bit more off the side wall, stayed inside, and when you catch it on the tip, it's a little more difficult to control there. Oh, that's a good serve.
Another excellent serve by Goenaga will score. 4 points. And the serve.
I mean, Goenaga is almost like putting some topspin on these serves. They're dropping off the sidewall sharply, and Kubala's having trouble.
Yeah, there's no problem with Kubala's catching. These are amazing serves by Goenaga. Kubala on the catch. There's the backhand. Robote from the 9 line. CRB takes it in the air. Backhand. Goenaga with a hop. Backhand from the 8 line. Robote 2-all. Is out. 5 points for Goenaga and Flores. This is possible set and possible match point.
Oh, we've seen some comebacks already today. This would be a very impressive one. 5 points here, and CRB Kubala just haven't gotten anything started today because of that man, Goenaga. So good up in the front. It's a
good
tough
control
catch
by Kubala. Here's Costado. Scoop by Kubala.
Just cleared.
Robote forehand with a light touch. CRB attacks. The Philo to the outside scores.
Well, it didn't look like he was going to throw that one to the outside. I mean, the only other player we've seen execute a shot kind of like that is Manu, where he's from the middle of the court and he throws the Costado to the outside.
And you can tell the difference between CRB and Manu. Manu's taller. Here's a Robote forehand by CRB. Flores with the catch, the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Goenaga, hard to the inside. Kubala's there. Low runner to the inside, picked up by Kubala. There's the backhand. Robote left side by Goanaga. Big bounce. Brought down by Kubala at the 10 line. He goes deep. Goanaga's there. Backhand by Kubala. Flores is there. Robote forehand to the outside is out of play. Point, set, and match in straight sets for Goanaga and Flores of the Renegades, winning at 6-3, 6-2.
And with that, the Renegades secure the game day win. A chance for Gaucher and Arats to add a few extra points in our finale. They take on Alex and Urbieta in just under 3 minutes.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Take a look there at the game day score. Renegades with enough for the win, 30 on the season now. And the Renegades can get these 1.5 points. They will still have an 8-point lead over the Chargers. And 8 points is what you typically see in a full game day when there's 2 singles and 4 doubles. But some days like today, that's not the case. We got our winning team ready to go. They are Goanaga and Flores.
All right, Goanaga, Flores, congratulations on winning that match. 3-0 so far to begin this season. You guys have been dominant throughout your first few matches. How have you been able to find success so quickly?
You know, before the match, Goanaga came up to me. He says, "Kid, just go out there, catch and throw." And for the record, I mean, he dropped all the balls. I didn't drop them. He dropped them all.
Yeah, like he said, he didn't make any mistakes today. He played really well. I made some mistakes, but then we tried to make some points, and happy for the win.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens on today's game day.
That's actually why we hired Chris Flores in the first place.
Boy, this guy's...
was that dry wit.
Yeah, he's got a set here coming up in an hour across the street, Stu. That's good stuff.
That was... Man, his ability. I mean, he gave me his highlight credentials with a straight face. I believed him. I thought he won all those NAJFs back in the 90s. Just young for his age.
Oh, boy, 1 match left, Stu. It's the top division doubles. Gaucher and Arats take on Alex and Urbieta. Gaucher and Arats undefeated. They are 3-0 to begin this season. And his Devils team, Alex and Urbieta, winless. They're 0-3. A repeat of what we saw just about... Was it about 10 days ago here, Stu, when these teams matched up last? See if the Devils can turn the tide and get a win this time around. But Gaucher and Arats have been playing with a different level of energy this season. I mean, they won, what was it, the 2023 World Super Court title. They won a couple championships, and then coming into this summer, lost the championship. They lost the spring season. A little extra motivation coming in to the fall here, Stu. Ladies and gentlemen, our final match of the day is a top division doubles. Representing the Renegades, we have the team of Gaucher and Arats. And for the Devils, it's Alex and Urbieta. There's a serve. Our final match has begun. Urbieta keeps the backhand inside. Robote dug out there by Alex. Scoop by Gaucher. Gaucher the Philo. Stopped by Alex. Alex low and hard. Oh, Rotz picks it up. What a read. Forehand Robote. Played up the middle. Arats stops this one. Urbieta up in the corner. That ball is tipped. First point of our final match goes to the Renegade. Low runner to the inside. Backing up. Arats makes a scoop. Backhand by Arats. Sticks inside. Here's Urbieta charging. Just right on the wall. Arats out of the way. Goes Sherry left side of Bote. Alex looking to attack. He's got it. Into the drop shot. Well, Arats got there just before the second bounce. What foot speed. Goes Sherry now in the backcourt. Makes the catch at the 10 line. Hard throw on the wall. Picked off by Urbieta now. Alex makes the catch. The 2-wall. Oh, Gosherry tracks it down. Gosherry's carom not opening up enough. Alex gets the carambola. Oh, boy, that kicks
Just
wide.
Out. Just out.
Tough break, but that's a second point now for the Renegades.
He tracked Gosherry's 2-all down beautifully. Look at the save by Arats. I mean, Arats is...
This was...
Yeah, just... beautifully played by Arats.
Ball missed in the service box. That's an ace. Gosherry and Arats with 3. Urbieta handles his serve. Backhand to the inside. Here's Arats back beyond the 12. Alex winds up the forehand. Hard throw. Taken in the air by Arats right off the sidewall. Gosherry has her bote. Play to the left side of Alex. Alex quick release. The backhand low runner. Stopped by Arats. Alex again. This time even lower. Gosherry comes cross court, makes the flying catch. Hard backhand, picked off in the corner. Urbieta on the left side again, back to Gosherry. Sherry at the 9, little bullet. Up the wall, Urbieta down with the ball. Alex just does lay it up. Gosherry attacking. Gosherry the 2-wall. That caught the top of the pad. Any part of that pad is bad. Devils get their first point of our final match.
Alex was headed straight to the outside. There's a possibility that if Gosherry would have landed that, Alex may have overrun it, but he was waiting for it.
Arats handles a serve. Low bullet in the corner, backing up. Urbieta scoops it up. Arats at the 12 line. Hard throw again, kicking up. Urbieta steps back to make the play. Arats down at the 13 line. Sticking on the wall. Urbieta gets in there. Gosherry, left side or bote. Here's Urbieta now. Gosherry flying, catch at the 9, the backhand. Stopped by Urbieta. Urbieta high and hard. Arats keeps it on the wall. Tough catch. Beautiful back catch at the 13 line. Urbieta between the 12 and 13. Drops the backhand to Gosherry. Gosherry winds it up. And that's out of reach. Alex gets in there for the rebote. Sticking inside. Gosherry makes the catch. Low runner. Step by Urbieta. Arats from deep in the backcourt. Able to pass just out of reach. Alex flicks it up at the feet of Gosherry. Couldn't get there in the air. Arats from the backcourt. Urbieta now from the left side. Picked off overhead. Arats makes the catch. Drops it. Urbieta gets up there. Everybody clears. Arats on the left side. Picked off overhead. Here's Alex. The low runner on the wall. Stopped again. What a catch. Urbieta calls him off from the backcourt. Hard throw. Take it again. Backcourters trading throws here. Now Urbieta from the 12. Back to the inside. S1's coming out. Rebote, 2-wall, snapped, and scoring. 4-1 lead for the Renegades.
Snapped is the right word, Andrew. It happens so quick when he does it like that. Arats lets him know it's coming, and then boom. Straight to the outside.
There's a hard serve. Urbieta backs up, makes the play. Arat steps in there, makes the catch in the air. Alex, leaping grab up at the 8. Low runner inside, goes Sherry, aggressive call. He saves a rebote, actually caught the rail. It's out of play. 2 points for Alex and Urbieta.
Alex Animated is walking back to serve for the Devils.
Aratz comes out on the left side. Here's Urbieta up at the 10. Blast the backhand right to Aratz. Urbieta between the 12 and 13 line. Here's Aratz now. Backhand. Hard throw, sticks inside. Urbieta runs around it. Sherry rips that one in. Urbieta up the wall and comes down with the ball. No play for Aratz. Goes Sherry, makes a save. Backhand. Aratz steps around it, keeps it on the left side. Low runner. Urbieta steps up. Forehand bote laid up by Go Sherry. Alex
What a
attacks.
catch.
Another 2-wall. That's thrown perfectly to score. 3 points for the Devils.
Gaucheri obviously has the best Costado 2-wall, the most lethal Costado 2-wall on the roster. Alex, we know, has the capability. This one, beautifully executed by Alex.
Aratz low runner. Alex is there again. Backhand at the 8. Right on the wall. Good catch. Aratz lifts it into the backcourt. Urbieta comes away with it. Urbieta from the 11 line. Hard backhand. Here's the rebote. Go Sherry lines it up. Keeps it to the inside. Urbieta has it on the forehand now. Low and hard. Go Sherry has it in the air. Goes Sherry to the inside. Urbieta takes off. Makes a rebote save. Pass goes Sherry. Aratz off his footing. Makes a tough play. Urbieta again. Higher and harder from the right side. Goes Sherry's got a play. Sent it up in the overhead screen. And the ball will stay there. 4-4 is the score. Alex and Urbieta serve.
New ball coming out onto the court. Again, that overhead screen has some seams in it. Never now and then the ball finds them.
Got one. Vault under serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Here's Aratz from the outside. Well, runner scooped up by Urbieta. Urbieta high and hard. Aratz stops another. Alex, good pick right on the sidewall. Backhand, stopped by Aratz, back beyond the 13 line. Aratz up the middle. Low runner, that's right on the wall. Urbieta elects to play the rebote on the back end. It's up in the overhead screen and out of play. Goes Sherry and Aratz have 5 points. Possible set point.
Urbieta has been solid as far as his catching and just returning some very hard balls. That one sailing too high and finding the overhead screen. Still close. Let's see if Gaucheri and Aratz are able to finish off this set.
There's Urbieta, comes out on the left side, picked off the sidewall by Gaucheri. Back into the corner, here's Urbieta. On the left side, Gaucheri stops another one. Urbieta back beyond the 11. This one kick it up. Aratz makes the catch back beyond the 13. There's a hard throw crossing the sidewall. Alex lays up the rebote. Gaucheri attacking. Inside placement. Alex not falling for it. Alex holding hard back to the inside. Aratz scoops it up. Buddy back in position. Aratz in the corner. puts it on the wall. Urbieta makes a great play. Goes Sherry back at the 10. Hard throw. Urbieta up overhead. Rotz only can behind it. Back to Urbieta. Not going to let that ball pass. Same spot for Rotz. Alex on the left side. Rotz staying back in the corner, not letting anything pass him. Urbieta from the 11. Ooh, that opened way up. Goes Sherry, tracks it down, drops it inside. Alex just did get to it. Outside placement, stopped by Rotz. Rotz's Karam is in the pad. Still going here. It is 5-5. This is set point.
So some laughter going back and forth between Alex and Rotz, saying, I think he was trying to hit me now. He knew exactly where you were. Five.
Backhand crosses the sidewall. Alex makes a save. Goes Sherry looking for it. Just out of reach. Here's a Rotz from the backcourt. Alex runs under it. Outside placement. Ooh, goes Sherry. Read it. Goes Sherry. Fires it back inside. Right to Alex. Alex, the low runner. Oh, what a stop by Rotz. Alex again to the inside. Backing up. Rotz makes the play. Urbieta. Forehand, sticks inside. Goes Sherry backed up to the 10. Low runner on the wall. Here's Alex. Goes Sherry off his footing. Alex couldn't get there in the air. Here's Urbieta, the backhand. Urbieta from the 11. Oh, Rotz at the 12, picks it off the sidewall. Backhand again. Urbieta again. Sherry leaping grab back behind him. Urbieta in the corner. Sherry able to blast this one out of reach. Alex gets back in there. Robote save. Right to a Rotz. Alex bucks it off the sidewall. Arm backhand again. A Rotz keeps it on the left side. The backhand. Here's the Robote. Sherry looking forward, attacking on the left side. Splitter. Split them up to score for the set. What a way to end it. Goes Sherry and Rotz. Take it 6-5, 2 minutes. Play set 2.
What a hard-fought set. I mean, that's all you could say about that set. The catching in the backcourt was spectacular, both by Rotz, which is what we're used to, and Urbieta. Goes Sherry. A couple unforced errors, hitting the overhead screen, I believe, twice.
Yeah, and Alex, I mean,
Alex shifting into another gear late in that set.
Yeah, and you wonder at this point, is that third match going to be a factor? I mean, he did take just a couple throws off, just trying to catch his breath. He put it right to him there on the splitter, and just hard to get in position to make the play in time. What a set, going the maximum. 6-5. Goes Sherry and Rotz. Just do enough to pull it out.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are in our 6th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. And there was some confusion as to whether or not this was hydration or oxygen. And apparently the Renegades are oxygenating and I've never seen oxygenation in the player's cage. I mean, maybe in Mexico City.
Well, at altitude, of course, Stu, but we're, some could argue we're below sea level.
I think this particular location, we are below sea level.
I said, depending on where you are, some might not know. It just depends where you are, and it might be.
Here we are in the Devils' half of the player's cage.
And again, whistle blown.
I mean, Alex is playing great. It's like, what? You can hear the thought process. What do I have to do to beat this guy? It's like, sorry, man, let's go Char. You know, it's he's put
People have been asking that for a couple of years here.
He's put a stamp on this court, and occasionally it gets buffed, but go for it. Just go for it, Alex.
Second set ready to begin. Alex and Urbieta will serve.
You got Urbieta behind you. He's going to catch pretty much well everything.
Set 2 ready to begin. There's a serve. Our second set is now underway. Backhand to the inside. That's taken in by Alex. Arant's in the middle of the court. Low runner. Urbieta looking to get back in there. He makes a scoop. Arant's on the inside from the 12 line. Alex up the wall. Down with the ball. He got way up there. Oh, tough play by Arant. That cross deep in the corner. Alex, long drop shot. Gaucheri gonna get there. Gaucheri's drop shot. Oh, he got there by Alex. Gaucheri ducks. Alex scores.
Wow.
Boy, that could have been.
So Alex is fast. He got there, but he threw this with such control. Okay, so the drop shot, as they like to say back here, not droppy enough. I don't like to say that, but others do. Gaucheri's was droppier, but Alex got there.
It was that little contact with the side wall.
Yeah.
Gaucheri ducked
saw
it.
him winding up, and it's like, just don't hit me. I won't.
Rotz makes the play, backed up to the glass. Urbieta now ducking. Alex makes the rebote. Right to the forehand of Gaucheri. Gaucheri pumps it inside, scooped by Urbieta. Oh, what a catch by Alex. Comes flying in there. Crashes into the side wall. Rotz now looking to pass. Urbieta steps in there.
He's got a few gears.
Urbieta high to the inside. Gaucheri. Costado right up the middle. Urbieta, quick bounce made on the forehand. Good catch. Lofting rebote. Gaucheri turns it. And that caught the rail just above the front wall. That is out of play. 2 points, Alex and Urbieta. Here's Alex, the backhand 2-wall. That's a little wild. That's out of play. Went to Gaucheri and Rotz.
Sometimes they say third time's a charm, but in that case, it's just reinforcement. I know he wants to end it. Players taking a look at the ball back here. The ball does have a tape covering.
I think they're actually going to take that ball out of play. This is the third ball that's come into play in this match.
Every now and then the ball will hit the sidewall or hit one of those grooves in the sidewall. It takes a wonky bounce, but also digs into the ball. And you don't want a ball with wings.
Backhand to the inside. Here's Gaucheri. Rebote left side, turned by Alex. Here's Urbieta. Arantz looking to pass. Urbieta up the wall, coming down with the ball. You won't let him. Arantz back at the 13. This one sticks inside for Alex. Urbieta now keeps it on the left. Backhand coming up the middle. Arantz looking to cross the sidewall. Alex gets in there. Backhand lobbed up high. Arantz good defense in the corner. Backhand to the inside, pulled in there by Alex. Good catch. Lobs the backhand up to Arats. Urbieta just beyond the 11 line, trying to put it on the wall. What a catch there. Arats comes away with it. Here's Arats again, this time back at the 13. Alex pulls in another. Trading throws here. Arats on the left side again, coming out a little bit lower. Alex makes a leaping grab. Catch by Arats. Back into the corner. This one out of reach of Urbieta. Alex has to dig it out. Gosheri attacking. Scooped it up. Splitter. Stopped by Urbieta. Right over Gosheri's head. Gosheri caught it. Gosheri puts it back inside. Urbieta scooped it. Gosheri, oh, that caught the corner. Urbieta gets out there. Urbieta slows it down. Forehand crosses the sidewall. Arats makes the catch. Alex over the top. Arats gets in there. Sound arm play. Leaping grab. Alex takes it in overhead. Urbieta from the 12 line. Arats at the 11. Gosheri just launches this backhand. Alex in position, turns the rebote powerfully at the feet of Arats. He's there. Urbieta, this one passes well out of reach of Arats. Gosheri, rebote coming up the middle. Alex with time. Soft touch on the forehand. Arats in perfect position again. Backhand lobbed up. Arats retreats, makes the catch out the 13 line. Urbieta standing up at the 10. Back in the corner, Arats handles another one. Here's Urbieta now. Back quarters trading, throws again. Urbieta off his footing, made a creative save. Gosheri though on the forehand outside. Oh, it's tipped. A well-played point by all four players. Gosheri and Arats tie it up.
Alex had that on his forehand. Had to be thinking about what he was going to do with it. Gosheri really blasted that forehand. I mean, he really threw that hard.
All power.
Yeah.
Alex comes away with the serve. Outside placement is scooped. Gosheri's forehand. Oh my, what a grab by Urbieta.
What a series.
Fall down rebote, looking to pass. Alex has got it. Alex hard to the inside. Arats alone again. Fall down rebote save. He gets up. Urbieta makes the catch. Backhand in the corner. Stopped by Arats. Arats on the left side. Taken in by Urbieta. Gosheri at the 9, the backhand. Not past Urbieta, he makes the play. Gosheri on the low bullet. Oh, Urbieta late notice, comes away with it. Gosheri's got to play on this one. Backing up to the 10 line, hard throw. Urbieta in the corner, comes away again. Over the top. Gosheri couldn't get there. Floats into the backcourt of Arats now. Urbieta standing up at the 11. Powerful throw, picked off in the corner. Urbieta foot on the wall, down with the ball, backhand, right back to Arats. Little backhand clips. Arats in the middle of the court. Urbieta out of position, alone for the rebote. Alex makes a save. Arats makes a tough scoop. Gosheri left side rebote. It's a big bounce. It's tipped. Renegades retake the lead 3-2.
Gosheri and Arats play in such sync. It's like, I was just sitting here thinking, it's like one player with 4 arms out there on the court that has complete court coverage. The communication is spot on. Arats doesn't miss a ball. And Gosheri's ability to kill the balls pretty much well unrivaled.
What a hard serve, crossing late. Urbieta stands in there. What a play. Forehand rebote sticks to the inside, backing up. Urbieta could not scoop it up. Another point for the Renegades, 4-2 advantage. Backhand, not out of reach of Arats, comes away with it in the corner. Alex winds it up. High costado. Arats runs under it. Great read. Backhand on the wall. Urbieta picks it. His backhand could not clear the overhead screen. That's out of play. 5 points in a possible set. Possible match point for Gaucheri and Arats.
Players trying to get the ball deep, getting it over their opponent's head. They have to keep that overhead screen in mind.
Robote, forehand. Low runner to the inside, scooped by Arats. Here's Arats. Tap ball, clean miss. Robote, play to the inside.
What acrobatics by Alex.
Here's Urbieta from the 12, backhand. Oh, this one right on the wall. And tipped. We'll extend the match here. Alex and Urbieta, the 3rd point.
Some hard looks at the officials, but
called under serve. Second serve coming up.
I really don't believe that Gaucheri was sending a message. He really just threw the ball. He really just
acknowledged the ref.
No, immediately. He was like, oh, man.
Arats has a serve. Low runner inside again. Urbieta has it off the side wall. Arats just beyond the 11 line. Alex up the wall. Flying catch coming down with the ball. Launches it.
Is it me or is he going higher each time?
I think you're right, Stu. Backhand opens up to the outside. Arats gets out there. Right over his head. Here's Urbieta. Just beyond the 11th line. There's the backhand. Urbieta stops another one. This one lobbed up and passing. Gaucheri left side Robote. Urbieta makes the catch. One passing again. Gaucheri waits on it. Robote play to the inside. Oh, what a bounce. What a catch. Forehand stopped by Arats. There's a great read. Arats again, high and hard. Alex looking for the Robote. Robote to the outside. That's outside of play. Point, set, and match. Gaucheri and Arats take it in straight set, 6-5, 6-3. Renegades win the game day 6-1.5. Folks, stay tuned for the post-game show. That's coming up in just a few moments.
What is Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court Game Day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show. Another big day for the Renegades. 6.5 points on this game day. We got our player of the day ready to go here, Stu. That's going to be Flores of the Renegades up in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Flores, I think you can hear us over there. Just want to ask you, I mean, last season you were playing on the Cyclones towards the bottom of the standings, weren't really in the mix for a playoff spot. Now you're with the Renegades. You guys have a full game day lead over any other team in the competition. Simply, how much fun are you having to begin this season?
You know, going into the match, every match, you know, these guys, I got Kachari, Rats. Hey, Chris, Flores, you ready? You ready? You ready? So, I mean, these guys are hungry. You know, they told me last year they didn't bring the championship home. This year, we're taking it home.
Yeah, and your play in that match with Goanaga was just incredible. I mean, you noted yourself, didn't miss a ball. What is it like when you're in a rhythm like that?
You know, just you don't want to make a mistake out there. You know, with Goanaga, that's the thing. Just all you have to do is just catch the ball, and then he'll take care of the rest. You know, when I was joking with him, obviously, and I said, you know, you dropped them all. But, I mean, yeah. he's a heck of a player.
You got player of the day because we thought you were serious. We thought you were really giving him a hard time. No, but in all seriousness, when you're obviously, he comes from a traditional highlight background. You come from traditional South Florida highlight background. Right. Chris, you've been making some fantastic catches in the backcourt, but you've also been handling the pressure really well. I mean, how do you handle the pressure?
Yeah, you know, like I said, just go out there. You know, I hate to say it like this, just go through the motions, and you know, don't make the mistakes. You know, and I know I can catch this ball all day long back there.
Absolutely.
All day.
You can, absolutely, and did today. Great play.
Yeah, and last thing I'm going to ask you for is you've made the transition from up in the front court to the back court. Can you talk about that process and how much more comfortable are you feeling back there now than when you started?
You know, making the change from going to the front court to the back court, all it is you know, just get used to that corner back there. You know, it's kind of scary back there when you're not used to it.
Right. Absolutely right, Flores. It's been great playing so far. Congratulations, another game day win. Player of the day for today. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks
for having me.
And with that, we'll get some replays started. Game day victory for the Renegades. Taking against 6 points and just 1.5 for the Devils. I think I misspoke earlier, Stu. 6 points.
Gaucheri off to a Gaucheri start.
Yes, he did.
Is what he comes out firing on all cylinders. He only really has one speed. Sometimes he gets up there. Alex really coming into his own a bit more today. We saw more aggressive play, especially as the evening went on, and he played 3 matches. But trying to beat Gaucheri in singles on this particular court is a tall order for anyone.
And some good moments throughout this match. I think you're going to see one of them here. Look at that 2-wall,
I mean, yeah, that's just so. He was deep in the court. He was far back in the court when he threw it, and it just opened up beautifully. It's the lack of fear. And look, I mean, you just see it. It just cuts wide, lands in perfectly, beautifully executed by Alex.
Coming out next here, this was the 4th division singles, Kubal against Ben.
Again, these guys have been playing with each other and against each other for since 2019.
Yeah.
Ben has
aggressive
developed
for Ben, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Kubala's always had a phenomenal defensive style. Ben really working on his offensive skills. These 2-alls really thrown well by Ben in that singles match.
And Kubala here. There's that enhanced interference, too.
So we had some questions about this. And what is enhanced interference? It's best explained like this. Kubala's about to catch the ball. The ball comes into Kubala's cesta. Ben has to be out of the way. Kubala has to have complete free range of motion to make his throw. If Ben has contact with that cesta or the player, which he does right there, that's enhanced interference. And Kubala gets the point because it's impossible for Kubala. It's impossible for him to make a point when he can't swing the cesta.
Right, and the traditional, definition of interference here in Jai-Alai is that you have to stop and have the official actually grant that interference. Reason we created really enhanced interference is because, hey, if you make contact with somebody during the point, during a throw,
there's no way to ask for it.
Right,
100%
you can't stop. So that's a big reason why. And then
you see Kubala looking up, saying, "What am I supposed to do?" It is enhanced interference.
Yeah.
It happens. I think this is the first call we've had for it in Battle Court and
this season. A couple seasons
sure.
before we've seen it, but. Again, you got to give your opponent.
You got to give away.
You got to let them throw the ball, and you see there clearly he did not.
Yeah, see it one more time here. Kubala's got no way of making this play with Ben, and again, completely not intentional by Ben. Ben's really trying to get out of the way. He just wasn't aware of where Kubala was in relation to himself. That's an enhanced interference.
Continuing on with some more replays of this one, though. 2-all there. Ben tracks it down, and that carom by Ben on the return, just inside the boundary.
Very well done. Of course, we've been talking about Kubala coming back from that year-long injury.
Yep.
And tonight, he looked great, made some fantastic catches. Wasn't able to eke out a win here, but played very well.
As you said, in the end, Ben coming away with the win, then Goanaga against Urbieta is interesting in set one. Look at that carom. What a way to end it for Urbieta.
Urbieta had some tough matches out there. Goanaga's always tough, singles or doubles. Beautiful 2-all. You see the judge pointing into the court saying that that's in. It was very much in. Very well done. And then here we get to the last match of the evening, and what a match it was. Gaucheri pretty fresh. Alex a little tired, but man, did Alex put on a show. You see Urbieta's response. Did you know where Gaucheri was when you threw that ball? Yes, I did. Yes.
How about that?
Yes, I knew exactly where he was.
What a rebote save by Urbieta, but then that forehand by Gaucheri, a little too much power. Take another look at this. Off his footing, makes the save, but feeds it right to the forehand of Gaucheri.
Look where Gaucheri is. He's at the 5. By the time he throws it at the 4 line, and just blast it to the outside.
And in the end, just one win for the Devils on this game day. It did come in doubles, but 6 points for the Renegades. Another big day. And now let's see that game day score where all 6 of our teams stack up. And there they are, the Renegades, 8 points ahead of the Chargers up at the top. You got the Fireballs actually in 3rd place by half a point. The Warriors in 4th, but the Cyclones right there for that final playoff spot. The Devils, they're going to need a late push here. Only 7 points through those first few game days of the year, Stu. Great day across the board. Flores, player of the day. It looks like, see here, Stu, we got the schedule in front of us. The Renegades are going to be back in action on Monday
5 p.m.
when they will play against the Cyclones. And what a schedule we have in front of us, Stu, because I'm looking at some names that haven't seen in a while here. So we get started with Bueno against Correa in singles, then Foronda and Manu against Gaucheri and Arats in that top division doubles. And then this is where things gets interesting because looks like Carballo, a player who we've seen, he's played on the Cyclones.
Michael Carballo.
The previous 5 seasons of Battle Court, off the taxi squad, back in, substituting for Ron in Division 4, it looks like. So Carballo and Rock against Goanaga and Flores, then Bueno and Manu against Goanaga and Arats, then Carballo out again, this time with Bueno in that Division 4 doubles, both players subbing there. They take on Correa and Ben. And then our final match has been forfeited already by the Cyclones. That was scheduled to be Foronda and Amigarena against Gaucheri and Ben. So the Renegades will get the win right there to start off the game day. So a little bit of an advantage as we get into it, but the Cyclones still very much in the mix, looking to get that 4th and final playoff spot.
Absolutely.
Big game day today. Renegades with another win. We'll be back in action on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time as we continue on with our Fall 24 Battle Court season. He's Stu Nyman. I'm Andrew Bleckman. We'll see you Monday.
Monday at 5.
Pedro, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!